certainly a hassle.
It was, but I got it working.
Welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Game Boy Advance. And I am not the Kacho today. But we're gonna have fun anyway.
You know, this is an actual good game for starters. That's the first problem. We can't really be all like, game center BS, and then be like, you know, playing a good game. That'd be fucked up, man. Although one could argue we've played some decent games on our show. I don't know if we have any viewers yet. I'm waiting for people to show up before I start playing. Oh yeah, there is the palette is gonna be interesting. Although I don't think the palette is as bad in this port as it was in Country 1. So at the very least, we have that. Like, look at the game feed a little bit bigger, so you all can see this wonderful game. This is not my preferred way to play this game, but I will do it. Oh no, is that a... Oh, that Diddy. Angry Diddy.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we got enough people, let's do it. So this port is quite different. Look at that test file I made.
So what are the differences in this game?
A lot. A lot. The physics, this entire thing.
Surfing Monkey arrives and tells Donkey Kong, "You gotta swim."
Yeah, you know. I'll have to mention the control differences as they come, because there are a few of them. I'm untangling my headset. Oh yeah, this game has a proper opening now. You tell him, Cranky.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, Dixie and... yeah!
So that... Okay. I've always wondered that. I wasn't sure whether they were like...
Oh, you never knew?
No!
Damn!
I don't pay attention to monkey relationships in my very busy life, okay?
You pay attention to lore of these games? Come on.
All I know is, that guy's got a gun. He's not fucking around.
Oh, man. Oh man, he's kidnapped.
Kidnapped him with like no effort at all. That's kind of disappointing when you think about it.
That's, well, DK's had better days, I guess. Damn. Oh, everybody's here now, I guess.
Oh, so they like to chew gum and juggle, and they are not apparently out of either one, so everything's fine.
Thanks, Cranky. Oh, this quote. Tropical freeze. But I guess the situation was dire in that game.
Well, I mean, he had to come out of retirement to save the day one last time.
Alright, welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. We're at the beginning of the game, and the physics are a bit different in this port.
Well, I mean, it seems like you can still pull off some of the same tricks.
Yeah, it mostly comes into, like, momentum is a bit different. The speed boost you get through rolling through enemies is handled differently in this game. Water.
So the Minecraft level glitch is not present here.
Yeah, no, though you can't break things quite as easy. A lot of the bugs are fixed in the sense that they don't, like, the game engine's completely different, so.
That makes sense. And this was a port done by Rare entirely?
Yeah, Rare made this port. Oh, jeez. They didn't have the original game code, or, well, I think they didn't have the original game code or the assets, so they had to, like, reconstruct a lot, because it was all on old floppy disks and shit. There wasn't a real way to do it, so to speak, without having to recreate a lot of it.
Well, I mean, at that point, it's like, well, of course the glitch isn't going to be there. We're doing it entirely different. But that always leaves rooms for new glitches, which are also fun.
Well, those probably exist. Oh, yeah.
Right, has this game even explored as much as the other one, or?
No, it's generally considered a bit slower, not as good. You know, the music's worse. A lot of the stuff that people like about DKC2 is a bit watered down in this port, but I still think it's pretty good. I think it's better than 1. 1 did not do well, but they got better at porting the game, porting the games as they went, and this one is definitely a good example of it. Also, one thing that's kind of sad is that they replaced a ton of the voice clips. Like, they're all different now, as you can hear. I really miss the old voice clips.
Well, maybe they couldn't. Maybe they were too high quality.
Oh, some of them are here.
Sound card. While the Game Boy Advance is technically more capable than Super Nintendo, unfortunately, it's not quite the same graphically, even though it has more power behind it. It's crazy how that works, but I mean, smaller chips lead to smaller problems.
And like a smaller screen, so they can't stick as much on it.
And there was the whole GBA brightness issue.
Oh yeah, that's why the palettes in this game are so bright. They were trying to accommodate for the screen. Now, whether that was a good idea or not is entirely up to your interpretation, but, anyways, I'm collecting these golden feathers. I'll explain what they do later. So these guys on the ropes, when they slide down, they have the same voice clip they did in the SNES. That's one of the... there's no hack of this one. There's only a hack of Country 1 so far that has the palette fixed. They ended up doing... There's one hack, but it's for Country 1. Unfortunately. Not for this port, which I consider better than Country 1's. Though not without its issues, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a tip for tat.
Yeah. The only thing about this port is that there is some new content. There's actually more new content in this port than in DKC1, so there's more of a reason for you to have it, I would say. Alright, we gotta do this now. Gotta go bowling. They changed the arrangement in this, actually. They used to be going... It's hard to explain, but you used to have to throw that barrel from the left instead of where I did there. But I guess they changed the order to make it so you didn't have to move as much.
Nintendo in general, when it comes to the ports, they're like, well, not really. They prefer to remake everything, and it's, on one hand, it's because they usually lost the source code. On the other, it's also because of the fact that they don't like the idea of just doing the same thing entirely over without doing something new. Like, they don't like being stagnant on something if they've committed to it, or they just won't do it at all. And that is why there still is not any ports of F-Zero whatsoever. That is a shame, but that's a different show. So, instead we have this.
This is some other differences, like, in the original SNES game, Dixie and Diddy Kong's, guitar and beatbox thing would play, like, slightly different variations based on the levels. Same with the death music. That's not in this port, but that's obviously due to limitations on instruments and file size. Let's go talk to Cranky. He's got some stuff to tell us. So he's pretty much the same as he was in the SNES one. But he's got a surprise.
So these are levels that you can unlock?
No, he just gives you tips. Like, oh, where to find the DK coin in whatever level's listed here. He's essentially just a built-in game hint system.
That makes sense.
So, in this game you have Espresso Racing, like I said, but we don't have enough feathers to race him yet. We gotta collect feathers, and there's one feather per stage, for a total of something feathers. It's an accurate number. We're gonna get the DK coin here. I don't know if I'm going for 100 and some, like, full completion, but I at least want to get as much DK coins as I can get. And I do want to get the golden feathers, because Espresso Racing is technically something I want to show off in full.
Is that something that's changed, different in this game?
Yeah, it wasn't in the SNES one at all. That's a new thing.
As soon as it's something new entirely.
Yup. There's another new thing in this game. I don't want anybody in chat to say it yet, for anybody who doesn't know about it, because it's pretty funny. It's not what you'd expect to find in this port. Oh yeah, I know the map screens are different too, I should note. The maps are drawn up with more detail.
Probably because it's more zoomed in.
Yeah, they zoomed it. Yeah, it's basically the theory that I have, is that it's so they could, like, show off the map, because trying to look at the fucking DKC2 map on a GBA screen would probably be, like, bad, because it'd be so small.
Trying to look at a Donkey Kong Country map on the Game Boy Advance is trying to look at a Donkey Kong Country 2 map on the Game Boy Advance. It's like the only comparison you need.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good.
Imagine if you needed reading glasses, but someone just took your reading glasses and threw them across the room and said, now read this map. That's pretty much what's gonna happen.
So, like, you know, we'll just draw it up in higher detail and compress it. Yeah, the audio design got pretty nerfed. There are some that are funnier, though. They just show up later in the game. We'll get to them tonight. Yep, Gil, you could throw a Kong into the muscle dudes in this SNES one as well. That's the only way to kill them without a barrel. Or an invincibility power-up.
So this whole time, I felt weirded out with, well, I mean, fan fiction always makes me feel weird. But when we read fan fiction about these characters, I always felt weirded out that they kept pairing Dixie and Diddy without even knowing that was an actual pair. Listen, okay, I don't trust things on the internet. That's why I try not to look.
So now you know.
Now I do, and it's been given to me in a shape that is not something that's gonna make me scream later. This is palatable, and it's done by the game itself. I think that's the joy of video games, when you get to play it without having been corrupted or having it corrupt you.
Yeah. So now, here's the other new thing in this game. Probably getting tired of me explaining new shit, but here's the scrapbook. You can get pictures. It's great. You get like concept art and stuff. Really weird for a GBA game to do that, but it's a thing. It was a thing in the first one too, but I didn't really care about it there. So basically, you pick up the cameras. Sometimes you have to kill an enemy to get them. Other times you can just find one. And they add to the album. And the album, as it's completed, you get DK coins. So like every page you complete in the album, you get a DK coin for it. So we're gonna go do a bit of backtracking, because we gotta get some photos.
And what do you spend the DK coins with? What is the purpose of this currency?
Just ranking and completion, but I mostly want to show off the photo album, because it's pretty cute. Yeah, Microsoft didn't give a crap, but Rare really wanted to port these games. It's like, yeah. Sure.
So this was done after the buyout?
Yeah.
They just gave him permission and said, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
How nice of them. And all it cost us was the Banjo franchise.
Damn. That's really heavy when you put it like that, man. It only cost, like, my childhood love.
You're gonna carry that weight.
I sure am. I've accepted that.
When you think about how Donkey Kong has come back gaming-wise, it was a sacrifice that most would feel had to be made. Because while people do love Banjo, Donkey Kong Country has been the game that introduced them to the entire idea of it all. One couldn't exist without the other, and maybe at one point we'll finally get another Banjo game. I don't know, anything can happen. The last couple years I've learned that I can't count on anything. Anything is metaphorically and physically possible. And the second you say it's not gonna happen, some game company shows up and say, hey, by the way, we just fucking made this. Daruku Tenshi is coming back, okay? Anything is possible. Fucking Bubsy the Bobcat had a game that was higher than a 5 out of 10. The world is weird right now.
We're going through a time.
This is an awkward-ass timeline. For every good thing, there's something just bizarrely strange happening.
Oh yeah, there is that new Battletoads game they announced. I have not heard anything of it.
Like, that's the other thing. Battletoads is coming back from the dead. What, next you're gonna fucking tell me that there's gonna be a new Sparkster? I'm actually hoping for that one.
That'd be pretty nice. I mean,
that'd be pretty great.
The current dream is Banjo and Smash. I mean, that will probably never happen.
But fucking imagine if Sparkster just fucking showed, just because he was Rocket Knight on the Super Nintendo.
It'd be like getting a Street Sharks reboot. Which, by the way, I wouldn't condone. Like, I wouldn't be against it.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, then just fucking bring Biker Mice from Mars back. Let's bring them all back.
So what are they adding to Daruku Tenchi?
I feel like, well, actually, I can tell you what's happening with that. They basically said, we're shelving it because we have to start over, and we're working on Daemon X Machina. And, well, not Daemon, I think that was the name of it.
Is Astral Chain you're thinking of?
Yeah, Astral Chain. I feel like that they are not focused on Bayonetta 3 now because they're trying to wait for the Devil May Cry 5, which will take about a year or so. So, it was a good call because you don't want to come out with a game in vain of that doesn't hold a candle to it for reasons that people will find. Instead, you want to give it time to breathe, so when you come out with your own product, it's going to be compared to it, but it's not going to be immediately. It's not going to be a Battleborn situation, I think is what he was worried about. So, that was a good call. You know, give it some time. When we're ready to receive it, after everybody is finished having their excitement with Devil May Cry 5, they'll be looking at Bayonetta again.
Or Daruku Tenchi, a balance, yeah, that too. I suppose that those are all fair things. It's just.
I mean, the important thing is the Aviator Shuffle is coming back.
Oh my god, you're right. Harry Ness is in Daruku Tenchi, and if anybody has watched SagClaps, if anybody's watched SagClap streams, you all should know who Harry Ness is. He's in that game. So I mean, obviously, when it comes out, we have to play it.
He's a goddamn legend. is what he is.
Yeah, they're gonna
That's why-
canonize the aviator shuffle. Are you ready for that? That's just gonna be a thing you can do.
If they
now.
do, I wouldn't know how to feel about it because I'm like, anytime some weird reference happens to go upon something that I either was a part of or something I was directly responsible for, I always feel weird about it because I'm like, I'm not important enough to be referenced. What the fuck? So, if he fucking has an intro where he just fucking shuffles back and forth or something, or even a nod to it, I lose my shit entirely.
Anyways, just have to get that golden feather there. I think we've gotten all of the ones in these stages. Have we? I'm just checking the golden feathers. I know it's a bit annoying. But, actually, it's really dumb of me to do that because there's a way to check it on the map. I'm gonna save for you while we're at it. But on the map, you can check your feathers, your completion. Oh yeah, scrapbook. I think we got a picture. Did we get a picture? Game Boy Color? Never. I don't feel like playing Game Boy Donkey Kong game. Not that they're bad, but I just don't feel like playing them.
I'm surprised you haven't already. Like this whole block.
Alright, well, I think we found the photos we can get. And there's a level warp in this level. I'm not going to be taking it, but it does exist. If anybody wondering. You just completely skip the level. But obviously, since I have to unlock the Lost World and do all that, I can't skip it because I need to get the bonus stage in the level. For the record, you can't low swim in this port. One of the things you could do when swimming in these stages, in the original game, which helped you be a little bit more precise, was if you were holding down on the D-pad, you could do a little tiny paddle and not go up very high, so that you move forward while not falling, or while not descending. In this port, you can't do that, so it's a bit... The water controls are a bit weird. It's a big deal to me.
Well, I mean, I feel like they just made the water levels. Honestly, that sounds worse. Poor mobility in water is never a good thing in any platformer. It's like the
Yeah,
worst
this game has like a skip in almost every stage in the first two worlds, and then they just stops doing it. Ever. Like
it wants to get you nice and comfortable with it, so that way it can just rip it from you and have you look at something that you're never going to find again.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, most of us call that childhood.
Call that what?
Childhood. It's where you experience a lot of fun things that just suddenly ripped away from you, never to be found again.
Yep, every single level. Almost, anyways. Or maybe it is all of them, I'm not sure. I'm not as knowledgeable about, say, warp barrels and these kinds of games. Wow, that was an easy golden feather. Didn't even hide that. Come on, bro. You didn't even hide that feather. Oh my god. Cooked. Oh no. KG. But there is technically a secret here that involves the use of Vanguard, but we're gonna do something
Every
fun.
single moving part of the stage can kill you, right?
Moving part of it? Like, what do you mean?
Anything that fucking moves, it appears.
Oh yeah. That's essentially what water levels are in these games.
Yeah. It wasn't very fun to traverse through.
Ah.
I had to as well.
Anyways, here's Swanky's thing, and it is way different in this game. The questions are all the same, but wow, is it different. Oh, yeah. So you just pick your answer, and then you do that. What is the first enemy that you see in the game? That's a furry rat.
So you get to redo these if you fuck up?
Yeah. What button do you press to run? Well, in this game, it's the B button, but in the original, it was the Y button. Ah, Pirate Picnic, my favorite level. Pirate Picnic. Captain K-Rap. I love that one. Shoutouts to Smash. Shoutouts to Smash Ultimate. Sorry. In the first level of the game, how many windows did the captain's cabin have? Yeah.
The sad part is I actually couldn't use that for a rap there.
A gun! Nice. I don't think we even need all those lives, but... You know, hey, we got them. So yeah, they've also redone some of the placements of the levels, like, not where they are in order, but like... Because normally you'd go to Swanky and then to the boss, I believe. But I don't know. I want to say that's true, but I'm not sure. Anyways, here's Top Sail Treble. Here's our buddy Radley. He's pretty cool. He's a snake. I wouldn't want one of these in my house, but if it looked like this, I might tolerate it for 10 more seconds than before, and then still scream. Because it's still
speaking of things that are absolutely intolerable, while I was driving home today, it was so hot that while we were all driving in traffic, a 6 or 7 inch creature ran immediately past the street. It was my wife's first time encountering a centipede. They are very much frightening in person.
Oh god. What kind?
Yeah. It was like green and black or something, but I was like, that's not a snake. That is a centipede. She was like, that thing is huge. I was like, yeah, they tend to be.
I found one in my room the other day. Sometimes they get in from outside, right? So...
I just never want to see one in my house, or I'm pretty sure I'm going to torch the place.
Well, I mean, the one I saw wasn't very big.
Like, I just know, because she thought it was a scorpion. I was like, that's not a scorpion. They
No.
don't move that fast. Centipedes are literally one of the few bugs that can skitter across the street in the middle of traffic.
Yeah, the sound effects are different, Smooth, that is for sure. Oh, cool. Oh, house centipedes are awful. I didn't run into that one, Gil. If I had ran into that one, I would have been concerned, but it was not brown and gray, nor was it wide. Well, they're venomous to insects, not to humans. That's an important distinction. Like, if they can bite you, but it won't really do much.
They are predators, and I'm like, if I have centipedes, that means there's a bigger problem I need to get rid of. Which is whatever the hell they're trying to eat in my house.
Well, sometimes they just wander in. Like, it could also be like that the area they're in is humid and they're looking for some place to rest that's safer. Like I'm pretty sure I don't have a centipede problem because I've seen one in the past week. So I mean, I don't think it's actually a big deal. They are kind of like, I mean, it's obvious, most houses have a centipede. You don't see them because they're very fast and they come out at night and in the darkness. But most houses have like one. And they're usually in like crawl spaces or areas you don't go to because they try to avoid us. So you're not really gonna know if you have centipedes unless there's like a full-blown infestation. And at that point you call the pest man and never look at your house again. Millipedes is something Kami has dealt with before.
Yeah.
I've seen one in my life. Truthfully, I have not run into a lot of them.
Yeah, there was a whole summer of fucking millipedes at my former residence. I'm so glad I've never had to deal with it again.
I got a photo, nice. But yeah, like, I was paranoid the other night that I had, like, oh no, I saw one centipede, that means there's more, but no, it doesn't usually. Centipedes are, they don't normally travel in pairs, they're pretty solitary, if I remember right. So...
Yeah. The thing about centipedes is that they're only scared because of the fact that they just look so unnatural and they're pretty fucking big for no real reason. Like, bugs don't have a reason to be that big for any reason in my eyes. The only thing more terrifying than a centipede is that giant ass bee that lives in Japan. I mean, hornet, which, I mean, it's the one place that somehow is more scarier than Australia, because they don't have that.
Yeah, see, Australia's giant things run on the ground. Japan's fly. That's the difference, right? You can feasibly hide on an elevated area from a giant spider, but if there's a fucking hornet in Japan that just wants your ass, that's it. You're done. Cooked. It's over.
They're just the size of your hand. Not a big deal.
Thumb. But I mean, four of them overwhelm your hand. So that's pretty much enough for me.
I mean, 4 of them probably overwhelm someone's life if they stay on them. So, I mean, you know. Like, it makes you wonder who you're pissed off.
Oh, Gil, you probably found an Atlas moth. That was probably an Atlas moth that you found. Those are pretty fun. They're huge. They don't really do much besides be big, though. So, I mean... Luna moth? Oh, okay.
They're just big boys.
Moths are, like, the most annoying thing, but they're not really, like, the worst. Like, I don't mind moths too much. But... that being said, I don't have centipedes, so... I mean, if I see another one, I'll know I do. But I have not seen another one since last night, and I'm pretty sure it was the one I saw a couple days ago that was somehow still alive. So, I mean... it probably... because it wasn't moving very fast, so I'm going to assume it was not a house centipede, because those are fast. It was just sort of hanging out. And I'm like, oh, okay.
One of those situations. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in this room? Let me leave.
Yeah, like, because my mother works in the garden a lot, so she brings things in, obviously. Oh, bees are pretty fine. I mean, okay, it depends on the kind of bee. Let's get that out of the way. The European honeybee is a perfectly tolerable thing. I don't want to be stung by a bee, but I mean, I can... bumblebees are really cute.
Well,
Now,
the thing with hornets is, like, they get a bad rap for a lot of good reasons. Because they're like, oh, well, don't mess with them or they won't mess with you. No, if they're on my fucking house, I'm gonna kind of have to mess with them. And it's gonna be a war. It's not gonna be a pretty one. I already had to deal with like 5 nests in my backyard. Of which, a can of bug spray and a flamethrower later, they are all gone.
Oh, did you actually do a flamethrower?
Yes. I had to do so while no one was home, lest I get chastised for a terrible idea. The point is, it worked.
What did you... what? How did you do that?
Well, you see, you take a lighter and you take some cooking spray. And here you have a makeshift flamethrower. You only could spray it for 1 second before the can itself will ignite. It's a very fine line. That is why it's extremely dangerous and not a good idea. Boy, oh boy, is it an effective flamethrower.
But it sounds more like an explosive.
I mean, if you hold it down long enough, yes, it becomes an incendiary, but that's not the point. That's why you do it in short bursts, just to send a message, catch a couple wings on fire. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Well, Ohio is full of dumb things, so I'm not surprised that that's a thing that people did there.
But yeah, the other thing that you can do to prevent like centipedes and stuff is like dehumidifier, because like sometimes they just come in because it's humid, right? Because like I saw one in a basement area, so like it was pretty humid. We hadn't
They
been running.
like anything that is a safe area full of food. So it's like if you have other pets, they're gonna show up because you have other pets. It's like it never gets better. When you have the slightest infection, you need to get rid of it because it only escalates to bigger and badder things.
Does that mean I have other pests, or?
Typically, yeah, they gotta eat something.
Because I've only seen one.
So I'm looking for something.
Maybe. But I haven't seen any other pests.
The only reason you ever have a spider problem is if you have other insects for the spider to eat. So it's like, do you have an ant problem? Because that's how you get a spider problem.
I do not.
It escalates from there. Like, for example, you could have a lizard problem because you have a bug problem of any kind. Yes, lizards will come in your house in the South. They are not afraid of you at all. It's very frightening if you don't like that. I personally find them adorable.
Are the odds that a centipede wandered in normal?
Well, they have to get through a relatively big hole, so that means there's a relatively big hole for them to get in through.
Or like when the door opened up?
Well, no. Then I'm pretty sure if someone came through the door and there was a centipede, you'd know.
Well, the ones we have aren't that big.
Define not that big.
It was smaller than an earwig.
That sounds like a millipede.
Oh, it could have been that. I don't know. It didn't have antenna either, for the record, when I killed it.
Yeah, millipedes don't either. They're just tiny little, really fast worm. Well, they're not that fast.
I don't know. It could have been a millipede, but it didn't look like a millipede, because millipedes
Well, here's the thing. See, if it's a centipede, it would have been, 1, the size of your hand, and 2, about as long as half your arm. That's a centipede. That's why I said they are not to be played with, and that you should just torch the house and find one.
It wasn't that big.
They look like foreign. They look like aliens. I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
Oh yeah, Gil. I think that's the one that I ran into. Like, because it's not. It wasn't a big centipede at all. It was very small. It didn't run. Well, I mean, it kind of did. It didn't run very far because I killed it. But I mean, it hit under the wheel of my bed for like 2 seconds, came out, and then I killed it. Because I said, yeah, I waited it out.
Like, listen, you can't be here, so you gotta go. And I'm willing to wait here all day until you do.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I haven't seen any other centipedes, so I mean, I would assume that it probably just ended up wandering in from outside.
And yeah, centipedes are closer to spiders than they are common insects, and that's why they have so much in common with them. They just were like, 8 legs? What if I had like 92 more of them? Would that be weird? Well, I said closer to.
So I'm going to keep an eye out, and if I see any more of them, I'll know that I have a centipede problem, but if I don't, then I'm just going to assume that it got in. Because, I mean...
A reasonably sized insect or animal of any kind, you must first examine your surroundings to see, well, what was the point of entry? And what is the reason of staying? That's pretty much all you need to understand about it.
Well, I would assume that he came in because it's been raining the past few days, so...
Yeah, that's pretty much why we end up with fucking palmetto bugs, which are the worst.
Because they come in during the rain because they want to get shelter, right?
We don't even know how they come in is the problem. There's like no points of entry in this house, there are no holes anywhere.
I mean, bugs are sneaky. Like, I'm assuming it came in, because my mother goes out to the garden too, right? So I'm assuming that maybe it snuck in on her shoe off the garden, or like, it got in through the door while she opened it.
Or that, I mean, they start off very small and then they just fucking expand into the size of your thumb. So they would have to get in when they're really, really small and unnoticeable.
Like I said, I've run into a few in my lifetime, but like... I'm also in a basement, right? So like, they're going to be in an area like this if they're gonna be anywhere. So I've just kind of accepted that bugs are going to get into the house and go somewhere every now and then. Because getting paranoid that you're infested is just gonna lose your sleep.
Well, depending on your level of fear of insects, it's pretty much something you can do.
Well, for me, it's like I'm pretty afraid of insects, but I'm almost positive it came in from outside. Because if I had another problem, I'd know about it, because I'm down here like all day and all night. And we sure don't have fucking roaches, which is good. If you see one cockroach, you know there's more. That's the one that you know.
Yeah.
That's the I can guarantee.
If you see one, there's at least 10. If you see 2, there's at least 100. If you see 3, you have an infestation. There's no in-betweens, unfortunately.
Yeah, like with other insects, they can come in, and you know, they'll be on their own, whatever. Hell, spiders are normal in houses, from what I can tell. Like, every house will have at least, like, a couple of spiders in them somewhere. But cockroaches are not normal. Because, like, there are species of spiders that are actually made to live in houses. They've, like, evolved to do that. Which is proof that you cannot completely get rid of spiders, nor should you, really. I mean, they're pretty helpful. As long as they're not, like, in my room. If they're in, like, the walls or something, to a small quantity, I don't really give a shit. Or if they're, like, outside, or on a window or something. Because they're pretty much the most natural form of pest control you're ever gonna find.
Yeah. I don't really kill them when I see them. I just kind of relocate them, even though I've been ordered to kill them.
It depends on where it lands. If it hangs in front of my face and scares the shit out of me, it's very likely going to be punished.
Well, I mean, I found out that I had well, I don't know when it got there because it had to be recently. There was like an abnormally sized web on the outside of the window, on the opposite side of where I sleep in the bed. And I was told about it, and I went outside, and I started to sweep it down, and I realized this web was not only the entire length of a fucking 4.5-foot window, but it also was on the drain and part of the gutter. And I was like, how did some spider build a web this big, this fast? And why is it here specifically? It's right in the sunlight, so it's not like it's getting away from anything. I'm like, the backyard isn't exactly a hive mind for dangerous insects. It's just a reasonable sized backyard. So, I cleared out the nest. The spider was hanging onto the broom, so I just placed it onto the grass. Like, sorry, but you can't live here for free. If you come back with $100, then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Do not kill wolf spiders. I only say this because wolf spider parents carry babies on their back, like all of them. So if you see a wolf spider and you're tempted to kill it, just try and find a way to get it out of your house.
Well, I mean, you can check to make sure that its back isn't, you know...
Oh, it's not easy to see. And then you squish it, and then the babies come out everywhere, and it's really terrifying. I think they're the only spider that does that.
I mean, who doesn't like a little eldritch horror?
I don't even think we have them regionally here. If we do, I've never seen one in my house. Like, I've run into spiders before because there are areas of my room I cannot clean, and areas of the basement that I can't clean. And I mean, even then, they're gonna be there anyways, whether you clean it or not. So I've run into like a handful of spiders. Not a lot though. There was the one that scared me during the Mega Man playthrough. That was pretty funny. It's, I think it was Mega Man 5. The other thing that I think stops pests from being a big problem in my house is that I have a cat.
Yeah, Black Widows are common here. I've seen a couple. They are very dangerous, but I mean, they're not as dangerous as you've been told to believe.
Well, they're not really aggressive.
Now, if you happen to get bit twice by one, yeah, you might die. But the first one, you'll be okay. Just be in a little bit of pain for a few days. The second, if you get bit, like if there's multiple Black Widows in your house, you should probably burn it down, because that's no longer your house, and it hasn't been for a long time. Like, I mean, yeah, brown recluse spiders are scary, but the reason they're called brown recluse spiders is because you're never going to see them, unless you deliberately go looking for them. Quite frankly, if I have any in my house, they are fine where they are, because I'm not going to go find out.
That's a fair answer.
It's better. They will murder you. That's not really a subject of debate. You will fucking die if you are bit by a brown recluse spider. Oh god, what's going on with the screen? It's all red.
It's the lava.
Yeah, I did not do the video quality any favors. It looked like somebody squirted ketchup on the screen.
I'm trying to find where the feather is. No! Because there has to be a golden feather in this stage. So there's an unguard. Yeah, no, I don't think I have any bug problems. Although we do have pest control that would be able to help us out. Should anything happen, but I have not run into anything. Well, come on, bro. He was cooling it down. In the SNES original, that would not have happened. I will have you all know. But yeah. That's the thing about insects, is that you can't just be like, oh, I'm infested when like one shows up. You have to be on the lookout for more. And if you don't find anything else, you're pretty much safe, I want to say.
Well, for some insects, it's a matter of you keep finding corpses everywhere. That lets you know there's a problem.
That has not happened yet.
Until they die. That's what happens when you have palmetto bugs. You know that you have a problem when you find palmetto bug corpses. God help you if you find one that's alive, but you know that there's actually in your house if you find more than 2 corpses.
Are they big or something?
They start off very, very tiny, microscopic even, but at their full adult stage, they are the size of your thumb, and they also fly.
Okay.
That's kind of why you don't want them. So it's basically like, imagine a roach's cousin, but it can fly. That's what a palmetto bug is. I've personally never seen one fly, but I've been told they can fly, and I feel like if I did, I'd try to shoot it. If anybody remember what happened to those squirrels, I don't miss very often.
What the fuck? Well, I'm glad I don't have to deal with those.
Yeah, that's a real southernism, so you might see one when you visit Dish.
The other thing about insects here is that we live in a seal city, so it's quite dirty. And there's like remnants of oil stuff under our backyard and everything. Like when it comes to natural pests, it's pretty hard to run into them here. It's also cold as fuck. That's another reason.
That's a good. You guys have that on your side.
Like for most of the year, we don't see insects.
Oh, I remember that guy. There was also a guy who bought a computer and fucking opened it up and there was a bunch of bug corpses in it. That was probably enough to make them just want to leave and not come back. Personally, that would be it for me. But buying a Wii and having it full of spider eggs is probably one of the most terrifying things you can do.
That happened?
Because one, Yeah, that was a thing. So when they bought a Wii that was cheap off of eBay, and it was like there was nothing wrong with it, it ran. But when you just decided to open it, it was a bunch of spider eggs in it, most of which had hatched, and dead spiders also. Which is a great way to really make you want to just go ahead and die.
I mean, wow. Good update to the processor, Nintendo. Thanks for doing that. When I said better GPU, I didn't mean this.
Yeah, you know,
it's an updated GameCube. It's an updated GameCube, but it comes with spiders.
Well, no, see, it's full of. You see, they realized what Intel was doing, so they got those 8-core processors, tons of them, just packed right in.
Oh, I get it.
They don't process too much anymore, but you know, they're trying their best.
2 GameCubes held together by a web. Yeah.
Hey, they're going back to W's. Now it's the Nintendo Web. Which, I mean, that describes their online experience at this point. It may as well just be a bunch of spiders.
That would imply connectivity between friends.
Well, they are, just randomly, like spiders. There's
What?
a chance you might encounter a spider you once knew from a point in your life. It's not very likely, but it's definitely there.
Like, that is true.
Ultimately, we're all connected by some thread.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure the centipede I killed last night, or the whatever pede it was, I don't know. Because millipedes are round on the top, right?
They are just, they're like probably like 1.5 inches long, very slender, move slowly. And they're scavengers, so they eat anything that's available to it, whether it be crumbs or other insects. They eat anything, really. Centipedes, they're definitely just after other insects.
Because, like, it doesn't sound like what I killed was a centipede. Because it wasn't that big. Like, it was not big enough to be considered. And, like, if it was looking for bugs, it didn't find any because it was moving really slowly. Which means it was probably in the process of dying? Or something. Because we also set off foggers pretty recently, so that might have fucked with it too.
That's when you have serious problems.
But we don't, we just do it.
It's also known as for really big mistakes.
My mother just sets off foggers no matter what. I don't know why. She's determined on it. I let her do
I mean,
it.
nuking the Earth is perfectly reasonable. I'm highly for it. Was in a... Well, I used to do it all the time at the other house. Well, not all the time. Like, probably twice a year at the other house.
Yeah, we
just to prove a point.
Fog it, you mean?
Yeah, fucking nuke the fuck out of it.
Does it help, or...?
It does! Well, no. It didn't stop the millipede problem. They are apparently immune to that. So, if you got a house full of millipedes, know that that's not gonna save you. They're fucking they're basically unkillable, gentle creatures. Like, they're not gonna do anything to just piss you off that they exist in your house. But they literally just have to go away on their own. You can't get rid of them. If there's a hole, any way for them to get in, they're gonna get in. They are impervious to anything other than being stepped on. And they can't be poisoned. They're like nice cockroaches, I guess. The best way to describe them. They're like a cockroach. Is like, well, I mean, if you don't mind, I'm here. And there's not much you can do about it. But I move very slowly. I'm not going to be in the kitchen at 3 a.m. I'll be in the kitchen at 7 a.m. when the sun's up, so we can say hi to each other. Well, I mean, yes, that is technically an oxymoron.
But I think he means they're like if cockroaches were nice. Not necessarily the idea of a nice cockroach existing.
Well, I mean, you know, you'd be hard-pressed to find a cockroach with a top hat. Jolly old big cocks. At least at that point, you probably need to stop doing mushrooms.
But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a pest issue. And since we nuked the house, I think we're going to be pretty okay. But if I see any more things, I'll be sure to call the person. But we also recently turned on the dehumidifier again, which is probably going to help a lot. Because insects are drawn to humid places more than anything else, if I recall. Humid places and dark areas, right?
It depends.
Well, the ones
Ants
that
are just attracted to sugar. That's it. That's the only reason they will fuck with you in any capacity. Is if you have an open container of sugar that has been there for longer than a day. They will find a way in. They can smell it from miles. I don't understand it. But I grew up with an ant problem. Now I keep all of my shit in Ziploc bags so they can't go looking for it.
silver. Oh, I've heard of silverfish. I don't know if we have them actually. Let me look that up.
They exist in this area, but I've never come face to face with them. I just know that when you kill them, it smells bad. And they are really fast.
I haven't run into a silverfish ever. They're mostly around attics? Okay. I wouldn't know. It's fun to talk about this stuff though. But like, I legitimately lost like 20 minutes of sleep last night because of that centipede. But then I went to bed realizing that there probably isn't more of them if I'm not seeing more of them. Around the time this one came out. And the weird thing is I saw him in a different room the last time I saw it. Like it was... I think it was going for the door, and then I scared it. Which means it was probably trying to leave. And I ended up scaring it into hiding somewhere.
Well, don't worry, ESK. In the future, we're all going to be roaches. I, for one, look forward to my reincarnation on a roach planet, because there sure as fuck won't be anything else left.
How you doing, Satines? Satines? I feel like I should know who you are.
I mean, you made him a mod. I hope you know who he is.
Oh, that's a Twitch Prime thing.
Oh. Oh, I fucking get one free subscription a month, and I have not been using it. I could have been giving people $5.
You could have been subbed to this channel. Just kidding. I don't know.
I think the last time I did, I had gave it to Big John. I thought it was like a permanent thing, but it's not. So now
You have to, yeah, you have to manually renew it, yeah.
I gave him a whole big speech about stuff, and then it was going like,
Is the boss the sword? Yes, the boss is the sword. And I'm bad at this boss fight in this port. You have to forgive me for that. Well, no, his name is Cleaver. So it would make perfect sense that, god damn it, that he is the Cleaver. Oh man, cockroaches are fucking scary. We had a run-in once with cockroaches. It was a different house. And it came in through electrical equipment, because the thing about cockroaches that you can at least be thankful for is they don't just randomly show up. There's always something that brings them in. So if you're really careful with what you bring inside your house and you make sure you inspect it, you generally won't run into them. But sometimes
I was expecting to see your chat. Fucking useless lurker. I haven't had a conversation with him in like 5 years.
He's alive.
Yeah, I see that now.
He lives.
I am thinking that he wasn't.
I think the last time I saw him was a fanfiction stream on this channel, which just is really funny. Oh no. But also a very, very strange coincidence. Oh god! Oh wait, you can just juke him over here and then... Okay. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to at all. Take that. But yeah, insects are fun to talk about. What's a particular insect problem you run into in the... I think it was millipedes was the one I remember you telling me about.
That was the most annoying one. because it seemed like nothing we did got rid of them.
And they just went on their own, right?
They eventually just fucking left. So, that was it.
Yeah. Well, I mean... That's what I mean by when you see one centipede, it doesn't generally mean there's always a problem, because sometimes they just come in, and... It rained out the past couple of days, so I'm assuming that the rain drew some insects into my house, because it's humid and warm, and you know how that is, right? Because that thing could have been there for a couple days. I might not... Better work-life balance? That's godlike. I wish I had that right now. Oh, I like these guys. Ooh.
You're in a forest. When the fuck are you fighting that in the forest making that kind of noise?
Ooh. It's a ghost, dude. Spooky. Oh my god! Okay, I didn't die. That's crazy. I thought I was dead there. I like the voice they make when they die, though. Like, whoa! What the fuck is that? It's not the sound you'd expect them to make. There's like the easiest feather ever, by the way. It's not even hidden. It's just there. It's a bro moment. Wait. You despawned. Well, I have to come back to this level now. That's a shame. I've never been a really big fan of this song. It's a really weird opinion to have, or so I'm told. But I've never really been a big fan of this track.
I don't even know what this track is.
Swamp level, right? Like, it's
just a fucking swamp. That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
Fucking that laugh.
A lot of that.
They just go oh in the original, like oh. Why the fuck are DKC2 secrets like that? I have no idea. I could not tell you. They are just really weird. Ooh, oh my god. Okay, Vincent Price, you can calm down now. Like the fucking 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
It's like the equivalent of fucking Jedi Ryan suddenly being in a Mario game with the laugh voice would make in no sense to just be very out of place.
The original sound was like but this shit's fucking weird, dude.
I feel like I should not this game just replace it with Jedi Ryan's laugh.
Euro platformer? Wow, that's an interesting. You know, I can't hate that. I have 55 lives. Holy shit. I'm just gonna. But yeah, no. If I have a bug problem, I'll let y'all know though. But so far, I haven't had anything. I've run into insects because they come in through the garden. Because my mother's gardening adventures bring insects in because they live outside. You know, if I remember right, Turrican had some really fucked up secrets. Oh fuck, what the hell? I haven't been doing one thing, and you know, I just realized what it is, and I'm stupid. And I have to get far enough in this world to do it. I've been getting golden feathers, I haven't even been showing off the racing game. What the hell? Oh well, we'll do this level. This level is significantly less I'm going to give you a seizure in this version of the game, which I can appreciate. Actually, if you play this game on any of the re-releases on Virtual Console, it has a different ROM that actually gets rid of the flashing light when you turn. So... This game is significantly friendlier for epileptics insofar as all the new releases go. But the original SNES version, all the revisions of it, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, are all really hard on the eyes in this level. But this port removes it as well. I actually had the care to say, when I streamed the original, my cat's vomiting. I didn't say that. No, don't, not there.
Well, you just don't see that every day. Or you just hate that part of the stream where your cat just fucking shows up and pukes on everything. Josh.0. What? What did you send me on Discord? I don't see any messages. It says image not found. Simpson Wiki has unfortunately made a fool of it. It is. It's very. Oh, there we go. I didn't realize I made fun of Tosh.0. That's a very. There's a lot of meta to unwrap there.
I am back. Entertaining. It's great that my cat finds a way to make the stream end up about herself. Even in ways... The mix-up... Well, okay, so my cat puked on a blanket on her bed. So that's good. So we just put the blanket in the washer. But she looked at me like I did it. I'm like, I'm not the one who did that. That was me. You went and did that.
You gave me something that made me puke, so I'm puking on your bed.
It wasn't on mine, it was on her own. That's why she was looking at me like, the fuck? I said, well, it's not my fault. It isn't my fault you sometimes go and eat plastic that I put away specifically for you not to do that, but you do it anyways. And at that point, you're doing it to yourself. You should be well aware of the problems of doing that. But cats are addicted to being stupid.
They try their best.
And that's why I love them, but they're also addicted to being stupid. But at the very least, she'll be able to use her bed. She's scraping in the litter box now. I'm assuming after that intense Tha's invincibility. Cool. I mean, I enjoy cats. Yeah, we're all stupid in different ways. It's just... Cats find unique ways to impress me. Dogs are just like, yup, yup. But cats, though, they... something. That is for sure. That is for sure a descriptor of how cats operate. Oh. But I'm at least appreciative of my cat because cats are also pest control. Because insects generally don't make it past the cat. This includes any centipedes or anything that comes in from outside. They generally get killed. And then my cat complains because it's dead. It stopped moving. Did I ever tell you my cat is really dumb, but she has hunted down successfully 3 hornets in this house. From back when we had a hornet nest issue in the backyard. Just like, why would you chase a hornet? That will probably end up hurting you, but no, she did. She made it.
Wow. The best decisions aren't always the brightest. I'm sure that's the other way around. But, for a cat, that's what it is.
Okay, where's Funky's flights? Oh, thank God. Oh yeah, right, I should mention, to use the flying thing, you have to pass his test. How do I go back there if you don't let me go? Can I just... Oh, I can just use it. Okay. Nice. I'm not doing the funky mini games, by the way. Alright. Let's power him up. So every feather is a stat, basically. Anyways, here we go, race time. Rapido with the lowest speed stat. But you know. He's fast, trust me. Oh my god. So yeah, these races normally start pretty clusterfucky. So you get that bird feed, you can get a boost with it. The feather lets you do a little flight thing. I remember the feather being a bit less useful than just the boost. Which is why I don't usually go for feathers until the later tracks. But also depth perception is really hard. But you're gonna see me miss a few things every now and then, because depth perception is really hard. Like that. Like I said, the hovering is... I'm not doing the fun. No! We got a replay. Wow. Thanks, Kurt. Why do you want me to do the funky mini games? I don't want to do those.
Maybe he wants you to be funky.
I don't want to do flight. I don't care. These are dumb. So we gotta fly through 20 rings. I don't know why. But here you go. How did that not count? I don't know how that didn't count. Oh, we got a gun? And their hitboxes are really finicky. I apparently took damage. Oh, that's my fuel, sorry. These hitboxes are wonderful. We did it. Does he even give you a DK coin for that? Okay, he does.
Well, don't you say you need? Didn't you say you need all the DK coins?
I didn't say I was gonna get all of them. I said I'm gonna get as many as I can. And I want to complete the scrapbook. The other mini games, I don't remember them, actually. I guess we could go check it out. What? There's a lot going on. Oh, we got gun. Understood. Is that a fucking spider?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so
I
these
dropped
also added to the Game Boy Advance portal where they in the original.
Yes. This is added. This is an addition.
It feels like an addition that no one actually.
Ow. You may in fact be correct. Why is there an error meter?
I mean, I guess technically.
Wow!
Behind a window. Wow. Okay.
Wow, that's not. You're right. Blowfish instantly destroys fucking flight craft. That's how that works. Oh right! There's another stupid minigame this port added. If you weren't convinced there was enough of those already. I don't know why they added so much stupid shit like this. Gotta really extend the game time. Game? So hey. I don't really know what to call this. This is a game, I guess? There's not really an advanced mechanic here or any real reason this exists. But for anyone wondering, oh my god. Oh no! No! Okay. Why is he so fast? Stop! Ugh!
That's a big boy. Holy man.
Ah! Jesus! Okay. Camping. Nice. I was gonna say, if you just give me one banana. Nice. So who wants me to try that stupid flying mission again?
I mean, I'm personally good, but somebody else wants to.
If I'm just gonna not be fair enough. Let's just do the racing. The racing is the only good minigame they added. I'm a sadist, so yeah, okay, I'll do it after this. I can't power him up anymore, so I'm just gonna straight up to it. God, these guys are pushy. Yo, nice track skip, bro. You should jump for ramps, by the way, because running up a ramp slows you down, so obviously you want to avoid problems altogether, really. How did that not collect that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea, because I missed the booster there. You fucking asshole, stop pushing me. Jeez.
I mean, it's a race, man. You're not gonna be fair in a race.
Look at this mastery of game mechanics. Cool. Great. Yeah, this game just has really confusing minigames. I couldn't tell you why. But, yeah, there we go. That was I don't even know if I'm gonna keep doing those. Those are exhausting, and by that I mean I don't like playing them. Of all of them, though, the racing is the most innocuous one. But It's just, to me, it's just too much shit on an already big enough game. Well, these guys definitely do not sound as funny as they did in this NES one. In fact, they sound really annoying.
When you kill the bees, it sounds like they're farting. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they used to have a better death sound. This one's not bad either, but... Wow, I got crushed. Wow, I got cooked. I mean, I can appreciate that it adds stuff, but like... Wow, he did not transition to the left smoothly. I'm pretty sure that sprite was off axis. Let's look at that again, shall we? He's very fast, I guess. Maybe not off axes, but very fast. I hate that I can recognize things that are off axes now. I hate that, because I can recognize that in the original Mario 1 and in Lost Levels on the Famicom, Bowser's fucking sprite is definitely off axis. And you can tell, like, because when he turns around, it looks wrong. But I hate that I noticed that. Because, like, that's not a thing that, like, somebody would point out. Oh my god, Squitter, can you please just... There we go. There we go! Understood. Yeah, another one up. Oh, they swing... These guys swing their swords much slower in this port, it feels like. Because they used to be a pretty smooth timing. Oh my god, ow. That was a mistake, whatever that was.
My phone saying, hey, you assholes, time to take your medicine. I will be right back.
Well, it definitely made me feel like an asshole.
Oh my fucking god, shut up. My phone gets downright annoying when it does this stuff.
No comment. It's Kame's phone making notifications. Would you keep a Squitter in— No! God, no! No, Squitter is terrifying. Look at him. If I met that thing in real life, I'd be scared. Fuck no. Oh hey, it's this level. What? I need Dixie for that? Come on. I don't know if Kame's taking his medicine or falling in the kitchen. You know what I always thought was weird about this level? Okay, not that. But, I always thought it was weird that, at the end of that other level, the dark water level, where you fly up onto the ship at the end, I always wondered why this level didn't come right after that. Because this feels like it would be. This feels like it would be the level that played after that. I always just thought it was strange. Not even difficulty-wise, just like theming-wise. Yeah, the Smash remix of this song, or the song in this level, isn't my favorite either. I'm kind of a sucker for the original, though. But any version of Gangplank Galleon on the GBA, even this one, definitely sounds nerfed. I can't lie about that. I do not have bad taste. I just don't like Steaky Chatty on Smash. It doesn't have the good sound to it. Well, it has a good sound to it, but it doesn't sound as good. Well, that and it... In the Smash one, it goes into Gangplank Galleon more than it should. And there's the other problem of... It just doesn't have the same pop to it in Smash, I find. But I'm a picky bastard, so don't take my word for it. I just feel like it leans too much into Gangplank Galleon, because then it literally goes into Gangplank Galleon. When, like, the point of the song was that the first part's like Gangplank Galleon and the rest of it's an original track. But I think Ultimate's DK remixes are overall all really good. Just this one, the one of this one is the weakest one to me. That just magnetized me down? Wild. I know the snake can air jump. I know he can, because you can do this. He absolutely can air jump, like that. Oh man, the DKC1 map screen remix is like one of the best ones. That and the Donkey Kong Jr., or the DK Arcade medley is OD. That one's really good. That one is ridiculously good. It's that one in the map screen that I like the most. Or the final boss theme from this game got a good remix in Smash 2. K-Rool kind of just brought actual DK music. And not just the jungle song. And some songs from Tropical Freeze that weren't the ones people wanted anyways. Which is just funny. But K-Rool actually brought country music with them. Like from this series.
I mean, Nintendo owns the rights to all of them.
I know, it's just, it's confusing that it took until K-Rool to get, like, more.
What was the holdup with them not putting more? I feel like maybe they were worried about giving people false hope if they're putting a bunch of Donkey Kong music when they were never going to put another Donkey Kong Country character in the game until now.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, when they introduced Diddy, they could have put all of this music in.
Yeah, because it's from Diddy's game, right? Like,
that was sufficient enough for all of that.
I don't know why K-Rool would be a Mario Kart. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know. I would rather just... I hope K-Rool shows up in a Donkey Kong game. That would be nice. That would be a nice surprise. I hope a Donkey Kong... You know what? I'm just gonna say it now. I hope a Donkey Kong game. I don't even care if K-Rool's in it. I just hope a Donkey Kong game. Because I would like another one. Tropical Freeze was ridiculous. They had like Sticker Brush Symphony and Gangplank Galleon, and I think that was it for like Brawl's DK remixes that weren't just jungle themed. Or some other variation of it. Because Brawl, or the Smash as a whole, when it comes to Donkey Kong remixes, tends to just be like jungle themed. Which is like... Come on. I'm almost certain that they could have done more prior to K-Rool, but I'll take it. I will take whatever I can get. I will take what I can get. I won't be picky. I mean, we got it now. It's great. But I mean, no, Sticker Brush Symphony is the name of the song. That's the actual name of the song. Bramble Blast is the name of the Bramble Blast is the name of the stage. Oh, I see my chat got to it faster than I did. My DK nerdology.
They decided, hey, you know what would be great? What if we made a song to completely polarize exactly what's happening at this stage and what it's doing to your brain?
Yeah. It's really funny dissonance. Really funny dissonance. Of, this level is incredibly frustrating, but here's a really good song. You could argue they kinda do that for Webwoods, but I feel like it's really exemplified in the Bramble stages. Because everybody kinda memes about Webwoods. Actually, I'm gonna be that guy and say my favorite Smash Ultimate remix is between Divine Bloodlines and the Mega Man 5 Darkman stage remix. Those are the two that I remember the most. Not that any of them are bad, because they're all pretty great. But, those ones. Like, the Darkman remix is so good. Which I guess is the best possible apology they could have given to me was the fact that they put, like, 3 different Mega Man 5 songs, and they're all amazing choices and amazing remixes. Because Smash 4 did not reference Mega Man 5 at all. There was not a single reference to Mega Man 5 in Smash 4 besides one part of the medley. They didn't even do the easy thing and make, like, Mega Man's down tilt have an effect on it like the charge kick in Mega Man 5. They just made it a slide. Because they could have just put the effect on it. And it would have been... It would have made perfect sense because charge kick is a slide that hits. I don't know why they didn't think of that. It's very weird. Maybe it's implied to be the charge kick without the effect, but I don't know. I don't know. But the lack of Mega Man 5 references was amended in Ultimate. Very well amended. Yeah, poor Bayo.
Well, like I said, Bayo in general just kind of got shafted by old man Conte from fucking nowhere. I don't think anyone saw that one coming, to be fair. So they're kind of like providing a layer of dissonance and everything. Like, let's not.
But I mean, if you ask me what the most unfortunate music thing about Smash was, is that Midgar still only has 2 songs.
Yeah, they're never gonna do about that. That's a fucking shit. I don't understand what Square Enix's deal is. Like, why are they being such douchebags about it?
We'll never know.
The stage itself.
Kyo would be wild. I wouldn't even be mad. That would be really funny.
I almost expect an SNK rep to show up in Smash Bros. Well, the question is, like, it should be Kyo. Kyo hasn't crossed over into anything other than mobile games, and that's... I feel like they're saving him for last. So he would show up in Smash Bros. And we would get the CBS 3 we've all been waiting for.
Oh my god.
And he can have an echo that's Shingo Yabuki.
Oh no!
Because it'd be too easy to fucking do Kusanagi.
Shingo. That would be...
Hell yeah, Shingo!
That'd be really good.
Seo, to be even more meta, fucking bring in Seo, an unreleased character who was only an assist in KO 2000.
I just love that this song plays in some of the most frustrating levels in this game. It will never get old to me.
Well, they just want you
Whoops.
to breathe, calm down. You're okay.
Okay. I can't do the same skips I can do in this next one here. That's unfortunate. Well, Kusanagi as an Echo would be funny, but Shingo would be even funnier.
That'd be good.
Shingo would be too good. That would be too good of a reality. Yeah, you can't. I can't do the skip here. That sucks. But Shingo Yabuki would be just... Why? Gotta give Kyo a striker mechanic so we can have TOF 2000 Joe Striker in Smash.
Because it's Nintendo, they're gonna bring back his actual voice actor, who was officially too Hollywood for SNK otherwise.
We have to have King of Fighters 2000 Joe assist as a move.
Shit, he can just be the same.
Another Iori assist trophy? Oh god. I still think my favorite assist trophy is Guile. That shit was funny as hell. There was not a better choice for that.
Fucking jumps.
It was so good.
With jumping like him, arguably one of his best cross-ups, if not the best cross-up he has. Probably the only cross-up he has in most circumstances.
Imagine dealing with Kyo. Imagine being like, remember the Cloud Kyo matchup? How fucking weird. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool though. I do actually want it. Like, I'm not even gonna say I don't want it. I actually do want that to happen. I hope it does. I don't know if it will, but it'd be pretty cool. Even if not now, it's sometime. I just genuinely don't know, I'm pretty boring. I only have one request. I really only want Banjo. I don't care what else they do. I'd just like to see that. I'm not really picky about anything, though. After how well they handled Joker, I'm just gonna leave the rest to them. Unless it's something really, really boring. Like, if it's something really, really, really boring, I'm gonna probably be upset. Like, if they decide that we're gonna take a Fire Emblem character from the new game, that's fine. But if they use a sword and they have the exact same up air as Marth again, I'm gonna be conflicted.
It'd be nice if them bring a fucking spear user character.
Well, yeah, like an axe or something, an axe or a spear or something. I wouldn't mind.
Original. You know, like, it's weird that they just keep bringing in sword characters when Fire Emblem was all about the fucking weapon triangle. Then there's no representation of that in Smash Bros. At all.
Oh yeah, this guy goes, "Ah!" Actually, the cool thing about Erdrick is that if he has like a kill confirm, we can call it the But Thou Must. This is what I'm gonna do. Fucking bet your ass I'm doing that.
I forgot the fucking Dragon Quest purpose.
Why is Winky there but tiny? We don't ask questions here. That's Winky's brother, Wonky. Why the fuck is he going, when he lands? Is he breaking his ankles, or is it... Yeah, the shockwave effect is really nice. One of the cooler parts of this remake's version of the boss fight, for sure. Even though I think of the bosses in this game, this is my least favorite. He's not bad at all. He just doesn't do much really interesting.
It's blown up, so he's got that going for him.
Oh man, cool. Look at that. Cool achievement, bro. Why the fuck does this widget have that? Hold on. I have to disable widgets. Wonderful. How'd you get an achievement? I don't know. I think it's emulator notice? Cool, bro. There we go. This seems all too easy. I hope you aren't cheating. Oh, I'm not. This is modded GBA? Yeah, hell yeah. I don't even know if Game Boy Advance capture devices exist. I think people just use the Game Boy player, which is a fair thing to do. I don't like these levels. And it's not just because I don't like the bugs. That is part of why. But it's not the entire story. I do like that Dixie eats the honey. Wait, does she eat the honey in this? What? No, they took out the animation? Bruh, she don't eat the honey no more? Wow, nerf. Big nerf. She used to eat the honey. If you hung onto the wall in the SNES one, she used to eat the honey off the wall. It was a funny touch. That's a hot nerf. Wonder if my buddy Dish is here yet. I guess not, he's probably still busy then. What's the best song in this game? Oh, well, my choice is probably gonna bother a lot of people. Mine is the forest level, forest interlude. It's the only flaw with forest interlude is that it plays all the way in World 5, which is like you have to get a long way to go hear it, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. My second choice. Oh my god. I'm getting cooked raw, no oil or butter right now. My second choice would be something like oh my god. Drawing a blank here. Infuriating. That's hard. I like Jib Jig a lot. I know that doesn't sound like a appropriate thing to say. Sounds like I'm not saying a good word. But Jib Jig. I like that one a lot. Primal Rave, which not only sounds cool as a title, but is also a cool song. This is the GBA port. I played the OG one about a week ago. You can tell it's the GBA one because that happened. In the original, if they threw the hook, it wouldn't come back if you killed them. For that reason, specifically. This port's a little wonky sometimes. You know, I think Squitter's back here. He's up there. I gotta get a DK bro. Alright, I don't need a DK bro. Fuck you. Oh my god. Come on. I don't like these levels at all. These are some of the least fun stages in the game for me. I mean, Earthworm Jim was never really super great. I mean, maybe 2 was. I didn't like 1 at all. When I went back. I went back to replay Earthworm Jim 1 the other day. I think it was a month or 2 ago now, actually. It was a while ago. I just remember thoroughly not enjoying it. I think if your platformer has to have an escort mission, you should reconsider making it a platformer. Or just reconsider. Or stupid bungee rope gimmicks that aren't fun. Like Earthworm Jim has a lot of ideas. I have to give it credit. It's just it doesn't polish very many of them. Which is a problem.
According to Doug himself. He said the main reason that a lot of ideas were fleshed out in a way that was not quite satisfactory is because of the fact that they were getting a lot of pushback from the producers of the game, basically saying, get it done, get it done, get it done. And he was like, but we haven't really had the chance to really be concise of what we want to do. And it was like, well, we'll do better the next game. And, well, after that, you know, put it like this. When Earthworm Jim went 3D, that's when that old team officially, like
I want to say Earthworm Jim 2 was better than 1, wasn't it?
It was.
I remember enjoying
Earthworm
Earthworm Jim 2.
We're trying to get it right just a little bit. And once the 3D games happened, the original team fucked off. Because it was like, okay, you guys are not even trying to let us envision what we want to do with this series. They wanted to basically go toward Rayman in terms of visual style, like ultra polished 2D kind of thing, like the first Rayman game, for example. That's where they wanted to go. And instead, it ended up going 3D. But Doug finally bought the rights back to his character for comic reasons, so he's gonna make a whole comic anthology about it. Whereas the remake, he said he has nothing to do with, so the quality of it is not under his control, so don't ask him about it. But I mean, it's crazy that he had to fight for over 20 years to get it right back to a character he came up with. But I mean, that's the video games industry for you. When you're just trying to make it, they fucking take everything from you.
Earthworm Jim is a very thing.
He owns the rights for making comic books, and that's it. He does not own any other rights to it whatsoever, and he has to be on his best behavior with it because it's able to be taken away from him. So he's been pretty much on the lay low about it. Which, there's a lot of things you can say about Doug that I'm not going to bother talking about here, and they are absolutely warranted to say.
Yeah.
But,
oh yeah, that's.
But I mean,
that's a whole other can of worms, if you may.
The less you know about his private life, the better. The man has very good work. It's just that he's also fucking insane. It's just a thing. I don't know what it is about people who have the best creative direction and artistic talent being ridiculously insane people. It just happens. And like, I'm not even gonna try to defend him, but it's also worth stating that a lot of stuff that people say about him is blatantly false. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that's also very correct. So again, what do you do there? That's why I'm just gonna keep that where it is. The man has some very hot takes. He's a nice guy, but his takes are just fucking scorching.
They're awful.
And that's the sad part. The man has some really, really fucking hot takes.
Fuck, this is so much harder when I can't buffer. Sorry. What?
I'm a man of the camp of letting people speak, even if I don't like what they have to say. And that's all the reason I'm doing that, instead of just saying, fuck that guy. Like, I don't want to say he means well because, like, he's just fucking stupid. But he's still very good at what he does, and that's just unfortunate.
It is.
It's the sad part. Like, it's one thing to go crazy and then just be not good at anything anymore. It's another thing to keep all of your talent but still just be fucking bonkers.
This game, as a port is, oh my goodness. Oh my god. This game, as you can tell, is definitely not accurate to the original.
Remade with a different engine, and because of that, there are more pros and cons compared to the original game.
Yeah, the
controls being one of the bigger cons.
Yeah, they're not bad, they're just not as good.
Like, it's not Super Mario DS. I mean, Super Mario 64 DS or whatever.
Oh god, that...
But it's not that great either.
Mario 64 on a D-pad. Please don't remind me.
I had that game, and I thought it was great because it was years since I played the Nintendo 64 one, so I had no point of reference anymore. But bouncing between the two, I can't.
DKC3 on GBA, I think, is actually the one GBA port I would buy, because it's... They improved the controls. Oh, I already got that, right? Mario 64 DS also has like pacing issues the original didn't have. Like, you have to unlock the characters. It's so...
Yeah.
Oh, Metal Wario was not necessary. It's funny, but it's not necessary at all. How did that hook not... What? I hate these levels so much. These levels suck. I hate them. Did I tell you I hate these levels? Stupid gimmick. Oh. Please. I don't want to be in the stage. It's bad. It's not good. Did I miss a coin? I hope not. Please, God. Oh!
That's the most unfortunate thing.
I hate this level so much. It's so not fun. It hurts. It physically bothers me how not fun these levels are.
I have a joke for you that will brighten your spirits. I'm in this Under Night and Bird Facebook group, and the new person joined and was like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Where are my Enkidu mains at?" I think that's a pretty funny joke.
Well, they're making top 8. Obviously.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I think Enkidu is the one everybody's gonna play, and then they see him, and then they realize he's not good. But like, he's the one that everybody's like, "Oh man, I want to play him."
He just looks so fun, and he is so fun, but he's not good. That's the problem.
Well, you gotta wait for the next version of the game.
I enjoy playing with him. It's very satisfying to win with him. However, it is not happening very often.
He's cool. I think I got the bonuses. I forgot this level just had those there. What other old games do we have to talk about? Oh god, we have to hear what they did to this song. I get the feeling I'm not going to like it. Oh yeah. You've never heard the original? I'm so sorry. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Panda. You missed the, You missed me streaming the original game a week ago. That was a fun shit. I don't mind this port all that much, but... If I'm gonna play any GBA port of these games, it's gonna be the third game. Because they redid the soundtrack. They redid the entire soundtrack for Country 3 on GBA, and it sounds much better for the most part. Wow. This version of this song almost makes me want to just play this version now. Just want to. Oh my god, the camera did not pan the proper way there. That was interesting. Oh, that was my fault. Brain died. Like, I understand why this sounds the way it does. There was literally no way they were gonna...
The songs sound incomplete, is the thing.
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounds like it's unfinished.
Like, there was no way they were...
Draft of it.
Like, there was no way they were gonna match the original. But just... Damn, man. Oh well. What can you do? Do you have anything to show off on your stream? Because I feel like after a little bit more of this, I'm gonna stop for now.
Only that I've been making a crap load of intros for the game.
Oh man!
Video of the Batman ones.
Yeah, I saw a few of them, but we could show off more. I think after I beat this world, I'll stop playing. This version of this song is good though. Like, they handled this song pretty well. Actually, no, I want to hear Forest Interlude. I have to hear what that sounds like. That is a very precarious thing. I think I missed a bonus stage. Yeah, so Kami, this is what you were talking about when you said this song plays in like the hardest levels. This is one of those levels.
Well,
the other one.
To get upset. A game that is clearly designed to make you upset.
Like the other level like this, the barrel one was pretty simple, but this one's very difficult. Even in comparison to the other one, this one's way harder. Like, these really test your precision. But the aesthetic is good. And it's not like it's unfair, it's just fucking hard. No, the bullshit one is in the Lost World. Where they throw the wind at you. Oh man. That one's got some shit. But I did that one second try on stream, which made me really happy. I think the best I've done in that ever. Oh, okay. Thank you, Squawks, the friend, for being such a friend, bird. But yeah, I used to be a big fan of like all the stuff in this port. Well, not a big fan, but like I used to think it was pretty neat, and I still kind of do. But oh wow, I do feel like the slower paced gameplay and the really do kind of damn it for me. I don't like revisiting this version of the game as much. Because like even the base movement is slow. Like, I can't do this level as nimbly as I used to. And the screen crunch doesn't help either. That's another big contributing factor. Well, it's mostly a gameplay hindrance for a game like this.
It makes me wonder just how much more money would have cost to have the same resolution as the Super Nintendo.
A lot. It would have been an HD handheld, or HD. Would have been higher definition than most handheld things at the time.
Wasn't the fucking Game Gear higher resolution?
I don't think so. Game Gear's is fucking bulky. But like, there's... Oh my god. Like, that shit happens a lot more often in this version of the game.
Because you can't fucking see.
Because I can't see above... You can't see above your head as much. Which is really bad for levels like these. That and something tired, something need to relax and let you take over tonight. For the next 2 hours. Maybe I'll finish this level, and I'll just listen to Forest Interlude on YouTube, and we'll call it. I know watching people play this game blind, this is one of those levels that gatekeeps really hard. I know this level gate kept me when I first played this game. This one took me a while to beat. Oh my god, I hate that you can turn around mid-shot. It makes it so hard to like retreat and shoot these things. It's such a specific control grievance that I have. But... Oh god.
Oh god. It's gonna kill
Well, that's definitely funnier in this version of the game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight.
Really? That doesn't have that?
Pardon? Well, I'm gonna move over to Kame's stream for tonight.
I don't have anything ready.
Well, you can work on that because I'm going to try and get... Oh hey, cool map feature. Well, now that we saved, I can safely quit. But guess while we wait, we can listen to Forest Interlude GBA. Listen to what it sounds like. It's probably gonna disappoint me, but I'm gonna listen to it.
Speaking of references, it'd be easier for just to use the other one. But in the interest of fairness, we'll show that's fine. Go through all of this.
Ah! This is alright. Yeah, that's decent. Well, is your stream ready?
Not quite. Oh fuck, did I save it in the wrong character? Yes, I did. No.
They did try. I gotta give them points for effort there.
Start OBS. I'm ready.
Oh, when you start, I'll link it.
No, I've started.
I am moving to Kame's stream because I'm tired. By the way, good night, everybody.